Good morning to you all. My name is Ibrahim Abba, the newly appointed Inspector General of Police Operations. I took up office last week, precisely on the 1st of this month. So barely I'm 6 days into my new tenure. Prior to that, I was the Chief of Police Admin, Assistant Inspector General of Police Administration. That was my latest engagement before assuming this new challenge. Yeah.
Okay, sir, as we see that the task force is on the road cleaning exercise, so can you please tell us how ready are you people?
Yes, I just want to first of all commend the team on the ground, Commissioner King Poli, Mane, and the team. I think from all indications, they are doing a very excellent job, and the operation is receiving positive feedback from the public, which is quite commendable. So as a start, I want to commend them for a job well done, and I want to encourage them to maintain the momentum. They are working as a team. Teamwork is key here because they are coming from various organizations, security services, the municipalities, the NRA, the transport union, etc. These are all part and parcel of this team. And then we all know the exercise is about 3 weeks old now, but it has gathered a lot of evidence. When you go around now, you see all the roads are very clear. And then the objective of this exercise is to clear the roads. Our roads are already narrow. So if you place items on the roads, you are making them narrower, and then you are making it difficult for motorists and other road users. I think that's the primary reason why this exercise was embarked on, and then so far it is paying dividend. The next challenge we have is the sustainability part of it. We had a meeting just this morning. I came here today to introduce myself to the team and then to encourage them and to commend them for the job they are doing, the wonderful job they are doing, and then to extend the appreciation of the command and the entire nation to the job they are doing. But again, to find out what their challenges are, to find out what their problems are, and then to map out a way forward, which we did this morning. And among the challenges we had was mobility, fuel, etc. But one of the standout talking point was the sustainability part of it, how to sustain this exercise. Because as the saying goes in the Gambia, we are very good in inventing things, but sustaining it is a problem. Sustenance is a problem. So we have already talked about that, and then we have already come up with modalities and mechanism how to sustain it. One of them is to monitor compliance. There will be teams that will be deployed and then go over where clearance has been done to make sure people are complying. And then whoever is found wanting definitely will be dealt with according to the law.
That's good to have been my question. Like, how are you ready to deal with like the places you covered already? You can see that others will say, "Agairo, and let's go back to that place." So, how is your team or your guys?
This is what I have just said. I said we have already come up with a mechanism, and the mechanism is to come up with monitoring teams. These monitoring teams will be tasked to go around all the places that have been covered to ensure people comply. And then if you fail to comply, that means you may be arrested. And then if you are arrested, you may be prosecuted. So that is the mechanism we want to employ. And then we have already discussed it. The teams have been, identified, and then they will be given the required support and then necessary logistics to carry out their function.
How soon is that good?
Today, I can assure you that.
Like any difficulties during the process?
Of course, there are challenges. Of course, in as much as the exercise is being welcomed by a greater majority of the population, but of course, there are people who will criticize it, which is quite normal. Not everybody will agree with you. But what is important here is the exercise is definitely, paying dividends. Everybody is appreciative of it. But of course, those are the challenges. And then, as you all know, you have been with the team throughout. Sometimes you encounter resistance. I have seen one, I don't want to mention it, but I have seen one resistance on the media which was not pleasant. But those are some of the things that you encounter. But happily to say this, the team is dealing with it very professionally. They are dealing with those challenges. The resistance from people. People don't like, changes. People don't like, can I put it this way? They don't like good things. Because when you clear the road, you are not only clearing it for the motorists, but for everybody who uses the road. So, of course, you will not blame them. Somebody who has a stall on the street for uh, 5 years or even 1 month, and suddenly you ask that person to move, the first thing the person will think about, where am I going to get my source of livelihood? you will definitely encounter some resistance from those kind of situations. But what is important, the exercise has to go ahead, and then we have to deal with those challenges. We have to do it's part of our responsibility. And then I just told them this morning as part of my brief, there's this saying in the police: find the facts but mind the feelings. In as much as you are doing an exercise, the feelings of the people you are dealing with should be very, very, should be key. You should be sensitive to their feelings. Don't shout, don't insult, don't tussle. Use a very simple approach, polite approach. You'll get what you want done without any hassle here and there. But definitely, the challenges we have is resistance from people. Yes.
As you said.
dañ nekk ñu nekkoon yéen a ngi def liggéey bu baax ñu bëri soo leen waxee dañuy jógee si place yu nekk ñu ne dañ dee mer suñ fa dee jógee ñu dee génne mbalit bi fa bàyyi soo nit yi ñu ngeen laajte ndax after lii da ngeen naa def seet seetaan ndax doo leen def seet seetaan parce que gis nañ ne yoon bi léegi yaatu nga waaye ba léegi ci liñ bi mu fa def si gars
I think this is why you go the fact municipality, because when you come to Mbalit collection, municipality, police, and it's not the job of the task force. Moo tax nga gis fi KM ñu ngi fi Banjul ñu ngi fi West Coast region seen municipality ñu ngi fi they are represented. When you come to Mbalit collection, ñoom ñoo war a def loolu like you said, suñ génnee nit ñi d'après am ñu fa dee bàyyi seen mbalit bi because xëy na dañ mer waaye xëy na mënuñ koo génnee waaye loolu liggéey municipality bi ñun te ñu ngi gis loolu te am pretty sure ne suñ génnee nit ñi foofu noonu ñoom they will come after the team and then clear those rubbish.
jërëjëf naa da nga bëgg ñu nekk
I just want to say this as a final word. I want to appreciate and then recognize the contribution of the media since the inception of this exercise. You have been with us, thick and thin, very difficult sometimes under the hot sun. We want to appreciate it and we want to encourage you to continue because this is why the exercise has been, widely covered. This is why people, the public, are seeing what is happening. Before we will be doing our operation behind closed doors or without people knowing much about it. But the fact that the number of media houses I'm seeing here today is very commendable. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, the Police Command, and of course the task force. When I say the task force, it's a combination of all the other stakeholders. I want to thank you very much for the collaboration, for the cooperation, and for support. And I want to encourage you to continue working with us until the end of this exercise.
Thank you.